Hey folks, it's Wednesday and yes, I still haven't shaved. It looks terrible, but so what? I'm not going anywhere. We're just about to Halloween. It's the 30th. Cheers. For half a second I wasn't going to get on this morning, but I do have some music news, so let me go ahead and talk about that and then get off. So I had a surprise yesterday. I got a call from Blake, and he asked if I was open yesterday. He said he was ready to make music. Had some events occur which kind of triggered him to let's do this. So I said, "Oh, really?" I really wasn't doing anything, so I said, "Well, come on." I was still in half disbelief that it would actually happen. And then, sure enough, 2 hours later, he and Cubby show up with equipment. Kind of blew me away. So we have actually gotten started recording the Muse Part 2, or the Muse 2. We did actually do some recording. Nothing that can be used, or I don't think so anyway, but we started the work. I feel extremely blessed to have met these musicians because they are real. They're young, but they're real. They listen, and they listen before they play, which is important. There are a lot of people who play music who just play. They're not listening. They're just playing. Blake had forgotten about the one session that we had done to get things started. I played that back for him. He had completely forgotten the session, And Cubby is just a wonderful, young, positive person. He's about to release next month a new album digitally based on his zither playing, his psaltery, actually. Psaltery is a psaltery. So he asked if we wanted to hear some of that. Of course we did. And it was wonderful, meditative. He was doing this music for yoga classes in New York before he moved back to Omaha. And then I talked about how next time bring the psaltery and let's improvise based around that. He brought his guitar yesterday. Hey, Dan, if I need some tambourine, I'll let you know. They were here all afternoon. It's very interesting because I really am used to being and comfortable being alone. And after a while, I need my space back. And thankfully, we went from about 11 to 3 yesterday. Long session. Good session. Well, that's not long. Some people get in the studio and stay for days. But we got a lot done. And then we hung out for just a little bit. I like to share music with these guys. So I only played a couple things I've shown, but it's what I have. Oh, well, I played The Smile. Is it down here? Where is it? Here it is. These are the two records that we actually listened to besides our work. I'm really pleased with their response to the music that I've chosen to start with, because I think it's going to be better. I think we can improve on the Muse. I think we can continue, but actually take it to another level. But I played this for them, the Max Eastley David Toop world music documentation, as it were. And they got into it. I just love these guys. We're all very different, and yet we have in common this deep love of music and sound. They get excited, both Blake and Cubby, and that's why they're friends. They vibe on a lot of things. and we vibe on music. The other thing, I was just like looking at my piles, and this was, so yeah, this is really good. I said, you guys have heard the new The Smile, right? No, it's like, what? You haven't even heard this yet? So I put it on side one, and this is a really good album. You just put it on and let it get going. By the third track, it's like, holy shit, these guys are on. Cubby in particular was taken by the things that Johnny Greenwood is doing on guitar here. Johnny's always pushing himself and pushing his technique. And the other thing that we all remarked on was how beautifully this is recorded and how similar what we're working on is to this sonically. In this room right here, not a big studio, I'm getting some amazing results that are competitive with the world. And both Blake and Cubby said it as we were listening to The Smile, because that's really well produced. But it says, man, our shit sounds as good as this. Yes, it does. I really appreciate that. Also got a message through Blake from Make Believe Studios, Rick Carson. Rick Carson is an engineer, owner of Make Believe Studios, who has really establishing his name in the music industry. And apparently Blake shared with him that we're starting work, and Rick said whatever we need, he'd like to help. Well, we'll see, because the reason why I don't go to a studio is I can't afford it. I do everything here because I can do it. I can afford to. So we'll see about that. I don't know what I need. Better mics, not renting them. We'll see. We'll see if I actually need anything else. One thing that happened yesterday was that I was having problems with my old 4-track cassette board. And so, not while they were here, but afterwards, I pulled my other mixer, a Behringer, a kind of a portable mixer, to, I'll show you. These are, portable, one of these, one of those small mixers that you see people use on stage and stuff. These are very solid, really well made, very dependable. So I'm going to switch and that for the next session. We'll see how it goes, because like I said, I like the preamp warmth on the guitar, and that was noticeable yesterday when we were recording. But this other one is more powerful and more sturdy, so I'm going to give that a shot next week. That's mainly what I have to share. I don't feel like doing a poll. Just like to remind folks that it's Bandcamp Friday, this Friday, RAF, and my works are on sale. And I'll have a brand new digital album on sale Friday, Inner Image. Have a good day, folks.